Hello friends, this is Pastor Isaac Dusenberry bringing you another message for our Inlet View newsletter this week. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you join us on Sunday because we'll be reading from the 21st chapter of John's Gospel. And I have a feeling you've already heard this story, but even if you haven't, I know that you'll be interested in it because it's a fishing story. And around here, we all love a good fishing story. Now, anyone who's had any experience fishing knows that you have to have the right tools to be successful. You have to have the right kind of bait, the right kind of pole, the right kind of boat, so on and so forth. You have to be prepared. Well, unfortunately, the disciples have to learn that lesson the hard way. Now, at this point in John's Gospel, Jesus has already been crucified. He's died on the cross, but at this point, the tomb is empty. He's on the move, and the disciples are just now starting to get the word. We find that Jesus reveals himself on more than one occasion to his disciples, that is, the resurrected, risen Jesus. But they don't quite get the memo. It takes a few times for the reality of this revelation to fully set in. So at this point in John's Gospel, the disciples, they're still kind of moping around. They're still trying to come to terms with life after the earthly ministry of Jesus, and now the whispers that Jesus is alive and the own revelations that they've seen themselves, they're starting to realize that Jesus, the story of Jesus might not be finished after all, but they don't quite get it yet. So they're trying to do normal things they used to do in the past, like go fishing. So as they're trying to make sense of their new reality, they say to themselves, hey, let's go fishing. And they get in a boat and they go out to the Sea of Tiberias and try to fish. However, they come up empty-handed. They are not fruitful in this endeavor. Even though they have experience fishing and you think they would know how to do it, they're coming up empty-handed for some reason. And just then, as they realize they're not catching anything, they look to the shoreline and they see a mysterious figure. Well, that mysterious figure, as it turns out, is actually the risen Lord. It's Jesus Christ. And Jesus asked them a really interesting question. He says, y'all aren't catching anything, are y'all? And they're honest. They say, no, we're not. And Jesus says, I wonder why that is. Maybe if you do this and that, maybe if you listen to me and lean on me and trust in me for guidance, maybe then you'll be fruitful in your ministries, your endeavors. And that's an important lesson because we can't do anything apart from Jesus. As Christians, we can't be fruitful if we don't really believe and trust in the risen Lord. If we don't believe deep down in our hearts, deep down in our souls, that Jesus really did conquer death, really did leave his tomb, and really truly is a risen Savior, everything depends on that belief. It's contingent upon all we do as Christians. And the disciples, they don't quite realize yet that they really have to lean into this belief that Jesus is alive, that Jesus is risen. And if they try to do anything without fully living into that belief, they're going to keep coming up empty-handed. So join us in worship this Sunday as we explore this story more and try to figure out what it has to say about our current situation as disciples living in the 21st century. In what ways are we still trying to keep up with the risen Lord? So I hope you'll join us this Sunday, whether in the sanctuary, the harbor, or both, in person or online. Come and worship with us at Blaine, because this always is a place for you. There's a couple exciting things I want to put on your radar. So this Sunday, we will be having another outdoor family worship service in St. John's Chapel at 3 p.m. Our very own youth director, Jenna Bush, will be bringing us a message. The music will be led by our youth. And of course, I will have a children's message for our little people as well. So people of all ages, families, young and old, please come and join us this Sunday at 3 o'clock. We'll be outside. It'll be nice. You can bring your own chairs, your own blankets, your own snacks, whatever you want to do. Come hang out with us and worship God this Sunday at 3 p.m. in St. John's Chapel. Also this Sunday, be on the lookout for our new Blessing of the Inlet t-shirts. That's right, you might have already noticed that I'm wearing it. Our 25th anniversary of the Blessing of the Inlet will be the first Saturday in May 2nd. And to commemorate this event and to raise funds for our youth program, we are selling t-shirts, and they look great. I already have mine. Here's the front of it. Here's the back of it. It's a great shirt, it's comfortable, and it's also special to us too. So we hope that you'll support the church in this way by buying a t-shirt. They cost between $12 and $14 depending on your size, and we'll also have special coffee mugs available too. So we'll have a t-shirt stand set up outside of the Family Life Center on Sundays. You can stop by there and get your t-shirt and get your mug. Or if that doesn't work throughout the week too, our t-shirts and mugs will be available. Just stop by the Family Life Center and come see Wendy, and she'll get you squared away. And also Lee's Inlet Apothecary will also be selling these shirts as well, so you can always stop by there too. So we hope that you'll support the youth. We hope that you'll come to our Blessing of the Inlet. It might look a little different this year, but it'll still be a special, meaningful event, a time where we can reflect on our love of this place and our love of God as well. Also, next week, next Wednesday at 5 p.m., right here behind me at the Seawall Cross, the pastors will be having a special pastor meet and greet. All three of us will be there from 5 to 5:45. Stop by. This is a very low-key gathering. This is your chance to get to know us, or to get to know us better, to have conversation and fellowship. We'll just gather by the cross and enjoy time spent together with one another in this beautiful place that we love so dearly. So the pastors and I, we really hope that you'll come and see us next Wednesday at 5 p.m. at the Seawall Cross. We'd love to see you. We'd love to get to know you better, and it should be a good time for all of us. So thank you for listening, and I hope to see you this Sunday. God bless and stay safe.